Okay, so here we are in Faraday's lab. All right, so this is your basic bar magnet, and basically all this is showing is as we move this thing around. Let me notice this: the arrow is going to point in the direction of the magnetic field. So the north end here, and as we come around here, it's going to rotate around. So now that it's pointing south because this is the south end. Okay, and it's the north end is going through the magnet. All right. See inside the magnet. There it goes. There's those little spin up, spin down electrons in there, all aligned in one direction, giving us a nice magnetic field going that way. And in fact, that's what an MRI machine does. This Tyler can explain to you better than I can, but basically you get stuck inside that MRI, inside a big coil, okay? Inside a big coil here, and that's going to create that magnetic force. Okay, and that's going to counter the magnetic field that's going the other way in your body, and so things light up that are not healthy. Or they can see things. It's like a 3D picture of what's going on in there. And it's amazing. All right? And by the way, it wasn't developed by a physicist. It wasn't developed by physics or engineers people. It was developed by medical doctors who in their physics 220 class said, I wonder if this would work. Hell yeah. All right, so now here's a pickup coil as opposed to a pickup line. What are we going to do here with this coil? Now, notice what happens. Notice what happens. When it's stationary, nothing. Nothing. Notice what happens when I move it. Whoa, did you see that? And then it gets smaller. It gets bigger. And then it's small when it's going through here to the center. And then as that magnetic field gets at the maximum again, maximum. Oh, if you move it quickly, we get a maximum magnetic field changing. Okay, the flux is changing. That's creating that voltage inside that wire. Okay, that is getting that thing to move. Okay, so there you go. So now, electromagnet. Here's a cool thing. Put an AC circuit on there, and look, we get the magnetic field to be changing all the time. Aha! What did we say about Faraday? Basically, what I showed you, the changing flux and changing time gives you voltage, that's Faraday's law. All right? Notice. Let's go back to let's go to this thing real quick. See this guy? Change in flux over the change in time. This time we're changing the magnetic field using the what the hell were we doing? Ah! Hold on. Wait. Where'd he go? There he is. Okay, so notice what we're doing. We're changing the magnetic field here. All right? By changing the direction of the current. Okay? And we learned about the direction of the current today in class. Remember how we learned that a magnetic field's going straight through there? Okay? See the magnetic field going straight through there? But because we're changing the current, it's changing direction all the time. How can we use that? That's our electromagnet. Here's our pickup coil. I wonder if we put this thing right next to it. Notice it's not helping me much here. It's not helping me much. Let's change it to an AC circuit. Now watch the light. There we go. Let's ramp up the frequency here a little bit. Ramp up the frequency. Let's change the loop area. Let's get it closer. If we get it closer, it lights up a little better. What if we make the loop area bigger? That's a little better. There we go. So notice what we're doing. We're changing the magnetic field in here. Keep changing the magnetic field. Here's our equation for that. So this time we're changing the intensity of the magnetic field is changing. I don't really care, Walmart. Make sure all my stuff is off here. Let me make sure my messages are off too. Okay. All right. So that's what we're doing. That's how this stuff works. Okay. We could show the compass and it's going back and forth. All right. Notice nothing happens with a DC because it's a constant magnetic field going through here. So the flux in here is not. Notice it changed when I did this. If I can put this on some kind of rotating thing like this, I get a changing flux. If I can do it fast enough, I get a bright light. Sorry to make you seasick. Didn't mean to. And so last but not least, what we do is we have a generator. What? Is this a generator? Yes, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the water, hydroelectric dam. Here we go. There it is. Oops, there it is. Changing magnetic field going through that coil. And that induces an EMF, which an EMF is a voltage, which gets that thing to work. There you go. That's chapter 22 in a nutshell. Okay? And we'll talk about transformers at the very end too. They're pretty cool. But everything else, now, so we get an EMF. Okay, I'll stop there.